I'm going to make a quick video here on how to disassemble and reassemble your Zastava PAP for cleaning purposes. So I'm going to get right into it here. First thing you're going to do is pull the magazine release forward, pull the magazine out. You're going to make sure it's unloaded, and by doing this, you're also setting the hammer back, which it's going to make it a little bit easier to take the bolt carrier out. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do here is on the left side of your receiver, there's going to be a button in the back. You're going to push that button, hold it. And on the back over here, you're going to push this button, release the button on the other side of the receiver, release the button on the back of the dust cover, and the whole dust cover will pop off. So next, the button you just pushed in the back, that's attached to your recoil spring. Keep pushing that forward, pull it up, pull it back, take it out. Now you got your charging handle, which has your bolt carrier. Pull that back, lift it up at the end, pull it out. Inside of there, it might fall out as you're pulling it out, but you have your bolt, which has your firing pin and your extractor assembly in it. You just pull that out. You need to twist it, pull it out. Set that to the side, set this to the side, and now most people would be done right there, but we can go one step forward, and I'm going to use a Zippo here. You can use anything similar to this, something hard, or you can just use your fingers, and you're going to have this little latch on the right side of your rear sight here. You're going to need to pull it up, pry it up actually. So get it up like that, and now your front handguard, upper handguard is going to come off, and this has your gas tube in it, and that gets pretty nasty after a few rounds. So clean the inside of this, and then that's pretty much it. You're disassembled for cleaning. You can get in everywhere you got to get, strip down, and alright, so now you cleaned everything, you oiled it back up, and now you're ready to put it back together. So you're going to do everything you just did in reverse. You're going to take this is your upper handguard again. You're going to line it up on the gas block section here. Put it on there first, bring it down here. And now if yours doesn't just fall into place like that, that means this latch is in the wrong position. If this latch is down a little bit, this won't go down. There's no way this is going to drop down unless you slam it like that and pop it up. But you need to set it up like that. You'll be able to see it when you're doing it. It'll only work one way. Push that back down until it's locked. Now this is back together. Alright, so we're going to grab this now. This is your piston, your clean piston, clean and oiled piston, bolt carrier, charging handle. You're going to take your bolt and all that, and now you're going to put it in. And what you're going to do is you're going to have your extractor. Your extractor is this little piece in the front here. This little lip thing that actually grabs the rim of the casing, and as the rifle's cycling back, it pops it out the side. But this is what's holding the casing. And you saw that little hole in the middle. That's obviously where the firing pin comes out and strikes the primer on the cartridge. But anyway, you're going to just take this, slide it in the hole, make sure your extractor's on the right hand side, and you'll feel it'll be in the tracks now. Like it'll slide and pivot inside it, and it won't go any more forward. So now what you're going to do is you're going to hold this forward, because you don't want this slipping out because it won't go back in properly. Slide the piston in first. Bring this forward enough to just barely line up in the back of the receiver. Push it down and push it forward. Then you're going to take this was your recoil spring. You're going to put it in the back of the hole back here, and you're going to line it back up in this track back here. So you're going to push it forward a little bit, drop it down, and let it go back in the track. So the last step now is to take this was your dust cover. Now this might be a little tricky, but it's not really hard at all. if you know what you're doing. So there's, inside of here, there's a little groove. You'll be able to see that. First thing you're going to do is stick the front of it in that little groove. Bring the back down, line it up. You can give it a hit if you want. And then push your button on the left side of the receiver and it'll pop the rear button out, locking the dust cover in place. And then you could, function check the rifle. Make sure, everything works again. Make sure you did it right. But that's pretty much it. Basic, simple, and it's necessary if you actually want to shoot your gun.